This video will give you a bit of an under-the-hood view of the Business Analysis Pro Career Program, where I explain to you exactly what we do and I share some of the examples of what people have done who has been part of the program. So let's jump in. So what will you learn in this project? So we start with business requirements and understanding exactly what the goals is of the project that we're on. We also do a thorough stakeholder analysis to make sure that we understand our stakeholders, exactly understand what's the impact and the influence that they will have on our project. We also delve into epics and user stories, and we make sure that everybody knows how to write acceptance criteria properly. Then we do a current state analysis where we thoroughly understand what and how things work today. And one of the key techniques we use is UML activity diagrams, which is, as you would know, a type of process diagram. We also delve into wireframes as a way of prototyping what the screens could potentially look like for our digital transformation project. We also look at use case diagrams and use case descriptions because this is still a very popular way to document requirements. Then we've got a week dedicated to doing workshop planning, where we will go through the details of how to plan an elicitation workshop and prepare that plan to be able to submit to your project, as well as other preparation activities. We go into detail of how to elaborate a user story. We do some data modeling towards the end of the program, just to make sure that you understand the fundamentals of data. And we also, in between, during this 12-week program, we cover customer journey mapping, we do personas, and we also delve into a number of different retrospective techniques in our Zoom sessions. But now let's jump in and understand exactly how this works. So every week our team will get together via Zoom for about an hour and we discuss the project stage that we're in and exactly what the status is. We also discuss any new information that's come available as part of that week. Then based on all of that information, we will discuss and decide what is the next BA deliverables. Now, this is all being done against a particular week-by-week framework. Then the team will go away and do that week's assignment or that week's task and deliver it through the BAE portal, which I will show you in a moment. The facilitator, in most cases this will be me, I will be reviewing and providing feedback to each individual team member in terms of their assignment and the work that they've delivered. So in total, we've got 12 project meetings, and the team gets the opportunity to also collaborate with each other after each of the Zoom sessions for about 15 minutes. This is a great way to get to know the team better, to ask additional questions, and just to support each other through this journey. And then, of course, we also collaborate on Slack as a team. Some of the tools that we use is Miro.com, which is great for modeling almost anything, Draw.io, which is great for modeling the more technical diagrams, Trello as a way to track our progress in a Kanban style, Slack to collaborate, and of course Zoom for our meetings every week. And then we will use Microsoft Word and Excel, etc., just to support some of the other deliverables that we do. And over and above that, if you have a particular technique or particular tool that you want to use when applying a particular technique, we are very flexible to do that too. Okay, so now let's have a look at what people actually delivered during the program, just so that you can see what it looks like. So in this week, we did some UML activity diagrams. So these are just two examples of some of the activity diagrams that was delivered. Wireframes, here are two different students or team members, I should say, who delivered very, very comprehensive wireframe series based on a customer journey, which is fantastic, and they took it to the next level for us. So did this particular student who has never done this before, but really embraced the opportunity to demonstrate and illustrate how they visualize the potential solution to be. Then we also, like I mentioned, do some retrospective techniques. So one of the techniques we look at is the retrospective divide the dollar, which is a great way to prioritize work items. Here, just to give you an idea of, everybody will complete a use case description, and they'll also complete a use case diagram. So it's a very important technique for everybody to be familiar with, because there's really strong elements of elaboration of requirements that you can use when you start doing some more detailed specifications. And then, just as an alternative way to elaborate on requirements, we also do a user story elaboration in Trello using Trello cards. As you can just have a peek here, somebody used some wireframes to help support their elaboration, and they also did other aspects such as the defining assumptions and constraints, going through the particular roles. They also looked at different data elements and so forth. Then, as you can see here, the two fun diagrams, we had customer journey mapping. So this is just one person's example of showing a customer journey. And then one of the other learners that got very creative with the last week's assignment of doing a mind map of everything that we covered during the 12 weeks. And as you can see, she's really done a great job with that. And finally, we also touch on data modeling in one of our weeks, where we look at ERD diagrams. And here is an example of what somebody delivered as a logical ERD for our marketplace simulation project. And they also delivered a very detailed data dictionary. Again, the standard of delivery was amazing. So we really learn a lot from each other every week. So just for everybody's information, there are flexible payment plans available. It's very easy and simple to set up online, and you pretty much work out exactly how you would like to do your payments. Great, so just get in touch if you're interested in that. If you've got any more questions about the programs or the details of how it all works, please don't hesitate to get in touch. But before you go, let me quickly show you what the portal looks like. So if you look at the portal here, this is just a very quick overview of some of what you'll see. So we've got it all broken down on a week-by-week basis, so you can see that you follow along as we go through the 12 weeks. So for example, in the very first week, you will get some information where you can understand about the project, understand exactly how all of this will work. Every week, I also record the session for us so that you can come back to that week if you, for some whatever reason, couldn't attend a particular week session, or you just want a clearer understanding by re-listening to what we discussed. It's all there, and you can see some examples of previous groups that did exactly just that. And then let's just have a look perhaps at this week 2, part 1. So this is where we give information about the requirements and some of the challenges our stakeholders are experiencing. So you'll get information like this every week, where you may get just textual information, or sometimes it will be a video explanation of a particular issue or a particular topic that you look at ideally before our Zoom session, but you can also look at it after. It's not strictly required, because we discuss it all during the session as well. But yes, just to give you a general feeling. And then you will have an assignment for each week where we tell you very explicitly exactly what's expected from you for that week. So you'll never have to guess what to do. It's all very clear. Okay, so that was really just to show you the portal. I look forward to your questions, and I hope to see you in one of these sessions. Thank you.